Good morning, first grade. Today we are looking at lesson 2 for our math lesson, and it's called identifying one more and one less than a number. So today for your lesson you're going to need a couple of things. The first thing you'll need is your math folder. Okay, so you'll need your math folder. We'll want it flipped over to the back side, okay, so that we can use that for our lesson today. You'll also need to grab out your bag of linking cubes. And then once you have your bag of linking cubes, go ahead and just take one out. It doesn't matter which color. I think today I'll choose orange, but whatever color you have is completely fine. So go ahead and grab that out as well. And while you're at it, why don't you please go ahead and grab out a red crayon, because you'll need that in a little while. And then you should be good to go. So go ahead and find those materials. Okay, if you haven't found them all, you have two choices. Especially with the red crayon, you can wait until a little bit later in the lesson to go ahead and find it, or feel free to go ahead and pause our video, find those materials, and then come right back and go ahead and play the rest of the video for today. Okay, so today I said we were going to go ahead and take a look at one more and one less than a number, and we're going to use our 100 numbers chart to help us with that. So for today, I would like you please take your linking cube, and I would like you to put it on the number. Let's see, let's put it on 42. Go ahead and put on 42. Notice it's in a row of 40s. It's on 4, 2, 42. What number is to the right of 42? To the right, to the right. What's after 42? 43 is. And what comes before 42? What's to the left of 42? 41. Great. Now start back at 42. What's above it? Above 42 is 32. And below it is 52. Great job. Go ahead and take that linking cube off. Then I would like you please to go ahead and find the number 38. 38, 38. 30s, 38. All right, friends, now we need to go ahead and see what number is to the left of 38. To the left of 38 is 37. And what's to the right of 38? 39. What is above 38? 28. And what is below 38? Below it, underneath it, 48. Very good. Okay, now go ahead and find the number 24. 24, 24. Oh, these are the 20s. Oh, there it is. Put your linking cube on it. Okay, now point to the number that's above 24. Point to the number above 24. Above 24 is 14. Right. And what number is below 34? 24, I'm sorry. 34 is. Now, point to the number that is to the right of 24. 25. And what's to the left of 24? 23. Okay. Now, let's do one last set of numbers. Start at 16. 16. Go ahead and find 16. 1, 6, 16. 1, 6, 16. Doesn't make sense because you hear 6 first, don't you? We'll talk about that in a couple of lessons. All right, now you're at 16 right now. Go ahead and point to the number that is to the right of 16. Yep, 17. Point to the number that is below 16. Good. Point to the number that's to the left, to the left. To the left is 15 and above 16 is 6. Notice the single digit number. There's only one digit there. Okay, very good, first grade. Now go ahead and take that linking cube off. Okay, first grade, I'd like you to go ahead. Take your finger, please, and put it on the number 31. What we're going to do right now is we're going to count. We're going to count from 31 to 40. I'd like you to take your pointer finger. If you're looking at all your fingers, remember this is your pointer finger. We're going to use our pointer finger to help us to count. So we're going to start at 31. Go ahead and put on 31. Here we go. We're counting from 31 until we get to 40. Here we go. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Are you counting out loud? 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay. As we were counting from 31 to 40, what did you notice? I hope that you noticed that our finger was going, starting over here at the left, and it was sliding to the right until we got to 40, wasn't it? Did you notice that the numbers are getting bigger too? Because they are, aren't they? 31, 32, 33, 34, and my finger is sliding from the left and it's going to the right. Okay, so with that thought in mind, go ahead and put your finger on 46. When it's on 46, I want you to think, what is one more than 46? One more. I have to go to the right. To the right, to the right. One more than 46 is 47. Okay. Let's do one more practicing with that. Go and put your finger on 51. Point your finger on 51. What is one more than 51? I need to go to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. So one more than 51 is 52. Okay. Now, I'd like you to please go ahead and I'd like you to put your pointer finger on number 80. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to count from 80 to 71. Here we go. 80, 79, make sure you're counting with me, 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71. What did you notice as you were counting with me and you're moving your finger? Which way was our finger going this time? Our finger was going to the left. And as our finger was going to the left, our numbers were getting smaller. Right, they were less than what it was before. So what does that mean? When our finger is going to the left and the numbers are getting smaller, we say that's one less than. When we started over here and we started counting upwards, the numbers were getting bigger. That's one more than. So, let's review our little hint. Okay? Sometimes you will see it written as one more than. And when you see one more than, you know that you need to go to the right one spot. When you see one less than, you'll know that you need to go ahead and move to the left. Less and left. Okay? Now, excuse me. Let's go ahead and practice a couple. Okay? Here we go. One less than 21? Can you find 21? Here's 21. What's 1 less than 21? Mrs. Frigix told me 1 less than. I need to go to the left, but I did. There's nothing there. What am I going to do? Don't let it fool you. 21, there's a number that's still in the 20s, isn't there? I have to go from here all the way up to here. Started here, and I had to wrap myself around and come right here to where it says 20. So what's 1 less than 21? 1 less than 21 is bloop, 20. Look at 32. What is 1 more than 32? 1 more, go to the right. What's 1 more than 32? 33. Go ahead and flip 13. 1, 3, 13. What is 1 less than 13? 1 less than 13. Mrs. Friedrich said less than. I need to go to the left. 1 less than 13 is 12. 1 more than 64. Find 64. Ooh, move this for you. 1 more than 64. Here we go. 64. 1 more than 64. Go to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. 1 more than 64 is 65. Last one. Go to 85. Find 85. There it is. What's 1 less than 85? 1 less than 85. Mrs. Friedrich said if it's less than, I throw the left 1 spot. 85. Go to the left 1 spot. What's 1 less than 85? 84. Okay, first grade. I forgot to tell you that you needed something before, so let's go ahead and take a look. Before you do that, though, make sure that all your linking cubes are together. Make sure that you've sealed them up, taken a little bit of the air out of it. Don't pop the bags, don't do any of that stuff. But if you're trying to seal it up, take it and pinch it across the top. And then I just like to push it in a little bit to get some of the air out, and then I just finish pinching it. Okay? Then go ahead and put that to the side. When you're done, please make sure that that gets back in your bin. All right. Now, here's what you need for our guided practice today. We're going to practice what we were talking about, what we were learning. And so what you need is this. You need your guided class practice. And the back side is what you're going to have for homework. But we are going to first work with this front side, this guided class practice. So you need this sheet. You need that crayon I was talking about. And you need a pencil. If you don't have a pencil and you don't have this sheet, go ahead and grab it. You'll want to pause your video. When you're back, unpause, and we're going to get started right away. Here we go. Anytime we do anything for school, we always want to put our name. And if it asks for it, we want the date. So I'm going to put my name. I'm going to put Mrs. Friedrichs. And I'm going to put September 1st, comma, 2020. SEPTEMBER, September. Then you leave a space, you put the 1, then you write a comma, and it's 2020, 2020. Make sure you have name and date. All right, number 1. What day of the week is it today? Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. All day long. All day long. Yesterday was Monday and tomorrow will be Wednesday. Let's have fun. Let's have fun. Right? That's our calendar song. Go ahead and write Tuesday. Capital T. U-E-S-D-A-Y. First grade, I wanted to remind you that you're using pencil. The reason I'm using pen is so that it shows up better for you to be able to read. Please, please, please make sure that when you're doing your homework that you're using a pencil. Okay? So with your pencil, go ahead and write Tuesday. Capital T, U, E, S, D, A, Y. Tuesday. All right, friends. So you just wrote the day of the week, Tuesday, and you made it capital T, U, E, S, D, A, Y, Tuesday. Remember, you're using your pencil. I'm using a pen just so it shows up better on the paper. Now, let's take a look at number 2. It says, write the letter E to the right of the N. What letter? E. Where? To the right of the N. So find the N. To the right, I'm going to put an E. Notice it's a lowercase e. It's not an uppercase E. It's not capitalized. It's lowercase. Why? So it looks like in the directions, okay? Then let's go ahead. And it says write the letter O to the left of the N. To the left, to the left. Go ahead and make an O. Now, here's where our directions get very specific. It says, use a red crayon to color these numbers on the chart. What color crayon? Red. Red crayon. We're not using marker, and for today I would not like you to use colored pencil. I'd like you to follow what the directions say. The reason we're not using marker is because if you use marker, it'll bleed right through your paper. And then you can see on the other side what you did. We don't want to do that. So make sure you have your red crayon. I'm going to grab my red crayon. I have it right here. It's set to go. All right. Now, here's the second part of the directions. It says, use the red crayon to color these numbers on the chart. All these numbers, we have to color them in. Then cross off each number after you color it. All right, here's our first number. 14. 1, 4, 14. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to find number 14. And then first grade, what I'm going to do, I will go ahead and outline it so that I know exactly where I'm coloring. And then I'll go ahead and color in 14. And then what did it say to do when we're done? Cross off each number after you color it. Okay, follow the directions. The next one is number 1. Oh, there's 1. Go ahead, outline it. And then color it in. Cross it off. 28. Here's 28. Cross it off. Number 10. You want to make sure you stay in your box so that you're not going into a different box. Sometimes our math likes to give us special secret things in our boxes. It likes to leave us little messages. Sometimes it leaves us little pictures when we finish it and do it right. So we want to make sure that we do it correctly. Okay? Next one, 17. 1, 7, 17. Cross it off. 5. Here's 5. 34. 3, 4, 34. 12. Right, first grade. So I'm finishing the rest of these in a second here. Let's keep finding 23. All right, let's find the rest of these. Let's do it. 50. 5, 0, 50. It's the last number in the box. 19. 1, 9, 19. 46. 4, 6, 46. 4, 6, 46. 37. 6. still outline it even if it's right next to one you've already colored in. 45, 45, 45. 32. 39. 39, 39. And 41. 41, 41. Okay. You should have them all crossed off as you use them. We have one more problem to look at today. Let's go ahead and take a look. It says, what number is 1 more than 28? Find 28 on your chart. What's 1 more than 28? To the right, to the right. Go ahead and write it down. 29. What number is 1 less? Ooh, remember left, we have to go to less, we have to go to the left. So find 37. What's 1 less than 37? Go to the left. 36. Okay, friends, go ahead and quickly just take a second to turn over the back side. A couple of reminders. You're still using pencil. Make sure that you put your name and your date. Remember that it's still September 1st. You still need a comma and you still need the year. And the only letter that should be capitalized is the S. Okay? You need to make sure you read these numbers to somebody. Then you're going to write these letters where they need to be. Then you'll use a red crayon again. And be careful. Make sure that you're outlining it and coloring it in, because when you're done, there's going to be a secret message. Okay? When you finish this, have your mom or dad check it over for you. Then they can go ahead. If this was my daughter's, I could initial it at the top, so your mom and dad can initial it at the top, and then go ahead and stick it in your math, in your Tuesday folder, where the math was sitting. Okay? So go ahead and work on this sheet for your homework today, and we will see you right back here tomorrow. Have a great day.